Hi guys, so we get a lot of questions on how we put our tops down. So whether it be the smaller units, the sink units, things like that, we generally try and send all of our units as built as we possibly can. So then it's just as easy as possible for you guys. But if you have a corner unit, sometimes we can't because the tops are quite large. If you have a sink unit, we can't because we need to put the sink in before the top goes down. So it's a little quick video on a smaller unit just to show you how to put the tops down. So you get the front beam here, which is a structural beam. So that one, you put a screw straight through. So you use the longer screws here. So these are the screws you'll get in your pack that we send. So you get the longer screws, and these go straight through this beam into the top. And then you get the smaller screws, and these will go straight through this metal bracket into the top. So the only thing you will notice though, obviously, is you can't get to this front beam because the drawer's in the way. So if you have a drawer or something in the way, you would need to pull the drawer out. So underneath the drawer, you've got these little black tabs, which you might not be able to see because my finger's there. So you've just got these little black tabs here. And then what you do is you just push them whichever way they're going to go. So you just push them that way. Normally it's to your left, sometimes it's to your right, but you push them in and then the drawer will just release. So then once the drawer's out, put that to one side. If you're having to take multiple drawers out, just number them 1, 2, 3, 4 if we haven't done it already, but just double check that. And then we recommend that you use an impact driver. But if you haven't got one, a normal drill will do. So just make sure that you bring the top over. If you've got like wonky walls or tops that we've made oversized on purpose, to then you to cut them in, or you've got something that you need to cut around, make sure you've done all of that obviously before you put the top down, and then make sure that you're happy with the worktop spacing before you then obviously put it down. So you would grab the long screws, and then you would then just hold the top down, or get someone to hold the top down for you if you haven't got enough strength in your hands, and then just screw straight through. These are self-tapping screws, so they've got a little thread here, so they will then just hide themselves in the timber all nicely. So then you just hold it down again, screw it straight up. Doesn't matter if you go on a slight angle or straight up because they're going to hide themselves anyway. Just whatever you can get in with the space that you've got. And then for the back screws, if it's a smaller unit, sometimes you'll have struts that are in the way. So sometimes we use an extension bar, or you can get in there manually with different things, but it just depends on what you guys have got. So then you just pop it all on. Again, if you're going to have a kitchen fitter or a plumber, they will probably have things like this with them to do that. Pop the screw on, and then from the back, locate the metal bracket, or you can go from the front. Again, just depends on what's easier. Locate the metal bracket, and then just pop them straight in just like that. Come to the other side, or wherever the brackets are. We'll always pre-install the brackets. If we haven't, we apologise, we forgot. But we'll always try and pre-install the brackets. And then it's as simple as that. They just go straight in. And then put the drawer back in, fully extend the arms, so the arms are all the way out, and then you'll notice that you've got these little track lines here, and on the bottom of the drawer you've got some more little track lines here. So you would then just hold the drawer up, so offer it up. If you can't do it by yourself, do grab someone, because the drawers can be quite heavy sometimes. And then you would just line it all up. So line the tracks up with the tracks, make sure they go in, and then just push them all the way in until you hear the click. Push them all the way in, all the way out, all the way in, just to make sure they work right. You can be rough with our drawers, so if you go like that, sometimes they won't go all the way in. You can be rough. The rougher you are, the better they work. And that's it. That's how you put a top down, guys. See ya. That's it.